Hey, peace and love, peace and love. What's up, what's up, what's up, family? What's up, man? This is Chief Kalanago out here in nature. As you know, we're doing this. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a tour of, the immediate surroundings, around, what we call the house. We do have a farm. We have lots of animals, and I'll show you guys. We got ducks, geese, we got goats, we got the dogs, we got the cows, so we're definitely putting this thing in motion, but I'm showing you the reality of what we are doing, the potential. Everybody's always talking about nobody's stepping up. Well, I have stepped up, and I'm showing you, yes, I made an attempt to make this happen at another location, but the people's spirit wasn't right. The vibration wasn't right, and the time wasn't ripe. You see, there is no such thing as wrong and right. In nature, nothing is wrong or right. There is only existence. However, within existence, there is green and ripe, just like a fruit. If a fruit is green, it is not right for the picking. However, if it's ripe, then we get to eat it. So that situation wasn't ripe. But now I'm in a situation where it's ripe. The ancestors has brought me home to a place where we could bring this into fruition. I'm doing this for you. All right. So I'm showing you here. Of course, everything is in the works. I'm going to introduce you to Bree. All right. That's my sister right here. That's my son's daughter. My brother's daughter. I'm talking about my son, right? Y'all got me twisted here, boy. But anyway, that's my brother's daughter, and she's just pretty much gonna be, the narrator and explain to us what's going on. All right. So explain to us the process in this pond, and we see that it looks a little bit, the water looks a little bit messy, but explain to us the procedure and what's going on.
Well, of course, this pond, we have made this so many years ago, possibly 5 longer, but from what you're seeing here, the tub and the bucket and many other things, these right here are supposed to be filters that are supposed to help out the pond in many different ways. It's supposed to give the fish air, and it's also supposed to help clean it when things get rough, and it's supposed to keep the water constantly moving on those very cold days in winter, so it won't freeze on the top, and it can still give it air at the same time. And we have many different things in here, like tires, maybe you can see some pieces of wood and logs, maybe that mattress. We have those things in there for the fish to move around, and so that they can also mate and lay their eggs in it. Okay. So yeah, that's supposed to be like the fish's little area as well. Okay, so what can you explain briefly why the water is of that color right now? Is it because of the time of year, the leaves are falling, or normally can we see the clear water? We haven't got it very clear because of course it's a pond. It's going to stay that way because it needs the mud, little stuff like that. And of course, yes, the leaves are falling, so it will change color because the leaves, when it stays in there, it breaks down and it makes the water green and that color too. But some of these things also help out the fish and many other things we have in here, like crayfish, snails. We have all that in here, and it also helps to nurture the pond out as well. Okay, so the snails is not for us to eat, but it helps purify the pond. Okay, cool. So I see we got some ducks, and I see we got some baby ducks over there. All right, that's a good thing. All right, so that's pretty much, so the pond helps not just for the fish, but it also is for the greenhouse, the aquaponics, right? Yes. So can we take a walk over towards the greenhouse and see now I see they got some like a hose. Oh, what is that? A hose, or what's that? Oh, you can say we have 2 different ones. This blue one is supposed to drain back out into the pond. Okay. And I think this white one right here is supposed to bring the water into the greenhouse. Okay. And so we're going to go into the greenhouse and explain to me the process of why do we need the water to go into the greenhouse, and why do we need it to filter back into the pond. So if you can, explain that process to me. So this is the greenhouse right here, right? Yes. Okay. And after you. Okay then. Of course, we have a filter over there, or you can say, well, yeah, it is a filter. Okay. It brings in the water, and the water will go into these top tanks over here. Okay. And it'll fill all the way up until it reaches some level, and it also drains into here. Okay. But as you can see, we also have, it goes into many different levels. Okay. Up here is the yellow hose, which also connected there. It also brings the water up into here, and also gives the plants water in through here, as you can see. Okay. the waters are to help filter it out. And not just that, but since there's so much in the water, since it's a pond, not only does the water help the plants grow, but the stuff that's in it, maybe particles of the mud and all that with dirt and stuff, it helps out the plants, and the plants will hold this together, which also cleans it once it filters back into the pond.
Okay.
The same thing to over here, like to over there. The water, once after it fills up in there, will come in through here. It will water the plants and feed the plants, of course, the mud and stuff you can see here. But we'll clean it out again eventually.
Okay.
It'll go in through here, the same thing to there. So finally, there's a little filtering area over there where it drains right back in.
And then it goes back into the pond. So it's like a cycle.
Yes.
So water comes from the pond. It feeds the you know, the plant. You know, it's processed. Now I see some water in a refrigerator right there in a deep freeze. What exactly is happening right here? What's that process right there?
Well, this is like what we were supposed to be saying is a hatchery, where we have baby fish, and if they don't survive in the pond like they're supposed to from all the bigger fish in there, we'll normally bring them in here. Of course, you can see we have filter air, and we'll start feeding them until they get to a certain age, and then we'll either put them back in the pond, or we normally put some in here for them to breed out in here. So they also clean the water out in here and in here as well.
Okay. All right, beautiful. All right, so now I see we already have some plants. Can you tell me some of the plants that we already have, and what is the potential of some of the plants that we could have in terms of growing food?
Well, from what I remember, these two are cabbages. They're supposed to be different kinds.
Okay.
These are the red cabbages, and I think these over here are the early cabbage.
Okay.
Then right here, we have the broccoli, as you can see. They were supposed to be getting riper for harvesting, but they never did yet.
Okay.
So we're going to try a lot harder.
Okay.
This right here is supposed to be the tomato. We've been getting lots of tomatoes this year, but since it's starting to cool down, yeah, of course we have brought some of this in.
Okay.
There's more broccoli right here. Okay. We have sweet potatoes as well. We have a little bit of it in the house, but we wanted to just spread out until we have a whole bunch. And
I could attest to the sweet potatoes because I had some, and it's good. Yes. What is that? What's that? That looks like strawberries, is it?
Yes, I think this is strawberry right here. Okay. This whole patch right here was supposed to be strawberries. Okay. But we have to clean it out and make it more fertile for them. Okay. But in the beginning, we used to have a bunch of strawberries all
over here. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And I see we have some pineapples. Okay.
Honestly, I'm surprised because normally half the time they don't always grow, but this year they're growing, so I have courage in them.
Okay, beautiful.
And then we have the green peppers or yellow peppers here.
Okay, right.
You see it?
Yep, I can see that. Here. Yep, okay.
I think this one is also it too.
All right, yeah, beautiful. So in other words, you know, this is all about, you know, learning to be self-sustained, where we could grow our own food and our own fish, you know, for people who would fish. And of course, what are some of let me just take a look at these right here. Are those just plants or are they fruits? What's I see you have all this and all that. What's that? Do you know?
From what I remember, I think some of these were supposed to be green beans. Okay. Some of these were. Okay. I think this looks like it could be a tomato.
Tomato, yeah, it looks like that.
These look like these are green beans, but they never did really sprout out like they were supposed to.
All right.
I think the rest of these were flowers.
Well, flowers, okay. And those are flowers as well, right here?
Yes. Oh, okay. Looks like all of these were flowers.
Okay. All right, good. And this is what, to keep the temperature of the green room?
Yeah, it tells you what temperature it is, and right now it looks,
So is there a certain temperature it's supposed to maintain?
Yes. If it goes lower than down to the 20s or 30s, anywhere lower than the 50s, actually, there's a serious problem. They'll come out here and try to insulate it up, as you can see. Plastics. We got the boards here to stop it from getting holes that easily. Okay. Tarp as well. We're going to be making this a lot bigger soon.
Okay. And of course, I know we have plans of extending the greenhouse because I see there's another extension in the back, right? Yeah. Okay, beautiful. I appreciate that. Now, I know I did mention some of the animals we do have. So what are some of the animals that we have?
Well, we have ducks, rabbits, chickens, of course, cows. We have goats, or you can say a goat and a ram. Okay. So, yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's good. So that's good. That's good. That's good. So how do you love, growing up in nature in the country, what's called the country, the farm? What's the experience? Have you had an experience of both city and country, or it's always been country?
I got a little bit of city, but we moved out here maybe when I forgot what age, maybe 8 or so.
Okay.
But it wasn't that much of the city life, but it was pretty hard in the city with all the drama that was going on. I think I was in Topeka, Kansas.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty rough. But out here, it is actually very, very peaceful. You have the animals to love. They love you back.
Right, true.
You got the trees here. You can go hiking, let off your self-esteem.
Right. All right, good. So I appreciate that. So, Bree, thank you for the tour. And I just wanted to, let the people see that, we're doing this for real.
Yeah.
All right. And like we always say, feathers up. All right. So I appreciate you. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. All right. So family, as you could see, man, that was a quick tour. Give thanks, to Bree for, just running through the greenhouse, explaining things. And back here, we actually already setting up to extend the greenhouse. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to make it a whole lot wider so we could produce and create more food. So that's what it's about. I'm showing you guys that I'm doing this for real. Now the pond, my brother and I, we're gonna clean up the pond. We're gonna fix, the ramp. We're gonna hook this up the way it's supposed to. Let you guys see that this is a reality and this is life. All right. So once again, you see the cows up there, they're chilling. That's nature. That's life. All right. That's life. And I'm trying to show you guys that this is real. I'm doing this for y'all. All right. I love you guys, man. Chief Kalinago. Peace out, feathers up. You already know how we do. All right? American Aborigines, stand up. Peace. Take you with a shot. Take you out with a shot of the sun shining up in the sky, man. This is beautiful. All right? Peace and love. We'll talk soon.